What's up guys, today I'll be going through 3 of the best trading methods that you guys can be using on the FIFA 23 web app when it drops this Wednesday, okay? There'll be 3 different types of risks that you can use, the low risk, medium risk and high risk, and I'll go through 3 different methods which you can use to make yourself some coins before the game even drops on early access next Tuesday. So yeah, enjoy the video. Okay guys, the first trading method we'll be using is the lowest risk one, and that is simply bidding, okay? When the game first comes out, there'll be lots of different things you can bid on, right? So as you'll see here, for example, a gold rare is going for 1500 coins, right? Everyone is pretty much on buy it now because they're lazy and they don't want to be competitive and like take their time. However, if you really want to save a few hundred coins, you bid for 1.3, you can sell that card at least for like 1.5, you make 300 coins, or you save yourself 300 coins if you're going to use the player. These little margins are really going to help at the start of the year, and also the risk is extremely low because I often say something on my stream, it's not how many coins you make, it's how little you lose, okay? So doing this kind of method might be boring to you, but you're going to consistently make coins and you're not going to lose coins, okay? So this is the first method, and if I'm honest, it's my favorite method until you have a few 100k, okay? Bidding will be very easy, especially late night if you're in the UK. For example, like 2 AM onwards, 2 AM to around like 5 AM, 6 AM UK time is great time, or any time during awards. So if you're in America, the late night hours like 11 PM onwards will be really good if you're on the East Coast. But yeah, if you can do it in the off-peak hours, you're going to win a lot more bids and you're going to get crazy deals. I know this is FIFA 22, so we have to use FIFA 22 because FIFA 23 is not out yet. I'm making this video, but you can even see here like this card was going for 1.5k, 650. I know it's a dead game, but the same will apply. People will be turning their eyes to the big profits, the easy money, which in my opinion doesn't exist. But yeah, sometimes you have to grind a bit more, and especially at the start of the year when you have less coins, you gotta grind. Don't turn away a few 100 coin profit, don't turn away 50 coin profit. These little coins are gonna add up to so much, and the risk is so low where you won't actually lose coins, you'll be making coins, which is so important. Remember, it's not how much you make, it's how little you lose, okay? That is what we live by, especially when you're doing low risk trading, which is my personal favorite trading method in this video. Okay guys, this is going to be the second trading method, which is going to be a medium risk method, okay? As you can see here, I've got Marcus Rashford. You can see here at the start of the game, this card was worth a lot of coins, right? So basically this method involves fluctuation trading, which is something we go through on the stream a lot, okay? So we're going to pull this all the way back and we're going to go back to the first few days, okay? As you can see here, if you can get in early enough, then yeah, you can make a crazy amount of money. That's very difficult to do. And maybe that'll be a different type of method we'll go through in a moment or so. As you can see here, on the first few days, Footbin also doesn't really work on the first few days because there's so much information to gather that it doesn't really record it all. So most of these fluctuations will happen not even on a Footbin graph, so they'll be even easier and be even more common. So learning the price of cards is basically this method. It's medium risk because you can lose coins, and we try to lose as little coins as we can, okay? As you can see here, it's around 167. He would have fluctuated around here every single day, probably around to 170 and probably down to like 150, and then as you can see he's come back up. I know this is a daily graph, but he would fluctuate up and down, so there's profit to be made here. These cards will fluctuate a lot, like 20-30k up or down each day. So if you can identify the low point or win it late at night, typically late at night like UK time, like 2 AM onwards, you'll see some cards get really low, or if there's a supply for marquee match or something, that is a time to buy. But again, it's medium risk as there's always a chance to lose coins here, okay? Another card is like Martial. Another card is very in demand at the start of the year. If we go to the start of the year here, we will see here, as you can see, he fluctuates a bit, 15k, 16k. This doesn't sound like a lot, right? But 1k is a lot at the start of the year if you're only using 15k. So that is a good way to trade. It's slightly higher risk, it's medium risk, because obviously as you can see here, they start to go down, and some of them go down quite heavily, right? But if you're lazy, if you're not lazy, if you use our lazy selling method, you'll pretty much make profit on every single card you do. And yeah, lazy selling method is something we go through on the stream all the time. I'll probably make a video on it at some point. Very easy, used by all top 100 traders. And as you can see here, there is profit to be made, but it's higher risk, and this is why I prefer the bidding method to this kind of thing, because as I keep saying in this video, it's not how many coins you're going to make, it's how little you lose, because as opposed to your coins going up, down, your coins are just going to steadily rise, and that's how you get rich, in my opinion, at the start of the game, before the game is released. Alright guys, we're on to the final trading method of the video. This is the high risk method. but it can, obviously with all higher risk methods, they can be very, very rewarding, okay? So as you can see here, we've got Kylian Mbappe, right? The most in demand card on FIFA 22, and no doubt the most in demand gold card on FIFA 23, based on his stats, right? This method is basically involves you getting as many coins as you can ASAP, right? As quick as you can, as early as you can, when the game has just come out, like the whatever has just dropped. You need to get those coins as fast as you damn can, because you're gonna see like this. Mbappe is gonna be for like a very, very short time, like 700k, and then he's gonna go to 1.7 mil, and he's gonna stay there for a good week or two, or a few weeks. If you can get the coins to get 700k, you're gonna turn that 700 coins into 1.7 mil, so you're gonna make 1 mil that quick. However, if you do end up buying at this point, the risk is high, because obviously you can see it just gradually stays and goes down. You can't make profit on that. You'd be very, very lucky to. But so this method is involved in getting your coins all into one asset very quick, and that's why I'm calling it a high risk method, because all your coins are in one place. Say this doesn't happen this year for whatever reason, this rise does not occur, which I believe it does, because it always does occur. All your money is in one basket. If your basket doesn't work out, it's gonna break. So yeah, here's another example of that. We'll go to the start of the year for Neymar. As you can see here, some lucky people on Wednesday 22nd of September got him for 340k. A day later, or a few hours later more likely, he was 1.2 mil. So you can see the returns is insane, right? You have to identify which cards you want to do this with, or the most in demand cards. So you're looking at Mbappe really is the most safe bet this year, right? People are saying Vinny too, but he's slightly lower rated, but I'm sure there'll be crazy demand for Vinny. If I was to stick with one, I would stick with Mbappe. But again, high risk, because all your money is in one investment, and I don't typically love this, but hey, if you've got enough money to invest in something like this at the start of the year, and you've got it that fast, and you see like Mbappe is 500k or 700k, and you know he's going to go to 1.5 mil, buy one. If you can buy two, buy as many as you want. Remember, it's high risk, and it's high risk for a reason, because you can always lose, right? High risk means high reward, but also means potential high losses, okay? Because the market can change from year to year, okay? So just remember that. And don't ever be too greedy. That is normally when you start to lose coins, when you start to be greedy, okay? So be patient. Take medium risk, low risk, high risk. Completely up to you. Everyone has their own methods. But yeah, those are the 3 trading methods for this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy this kind of video, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. And yeah, if you have any questions, ask in the comments. And if you want to subscribe to my Twitch channel, or join my free trading Discord or the Patreon, the links are in the bio. In the section underneath the video. And yeah, feel free to sign up. We'd love to have you. I'd love to help you make coins. And yeah, we will be rich on FIFA 23. It won't be too difficult. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. Take it easy, boys.